Hey, welcome back to Washington's War. Before I start, I have a little correction to make. I brought in a British general. I believe it's Burgoyne. Who is this here? Burgoyne. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Sounds French to me, but brought him in here. He's supposed to come into the port, so that's my correction. Other than that, I think we got everything going pretty good here. It's the British player's turn. Take a look at his cards, and he doesn't have a bad hand, really. The only thing I do notice is he don't have no ops cards. When it starts getting down to 2 or 3 cards, it means winter's heading in, and you might want to get your generals in the winter quarters. But we have no op cards left, so technically, or not technically, or in reality, the British player can't move any of his generals anymore. Not the strategy phase. That's a big hit. I think the only thing the British player can do is, since I got a bunch of cards where I can remove or place political correct or control markers, my best strategy is to maybe try to flip the control of South Carolina over to my side, take away that die roll modifier that the colonists are enjoying. So I got a 1 ops card. I can't activate any general with that. I ain't got no other ops cards to make a queue. I'm gonna have to look at some rules here and see what I can do, but that's a strategy here. I'm probably gonna play one of these remove or place political control markers because I cannot move any more of my generals. So let me chew on this for a second. This is the situation. Washington's already won one big battle, so maybe it's time for him to go after some more. We shall see. We'll be back. British players playing the Lord George Germain offers Royal Amnesty card. I'm going to remove American peace political control markers from 2 spaces that do not contain an American unit. Okay, get rid of this card. And the 2 spots will be South Carolina. That'll be this one. That was a pretty strong card. That's all I could do there. I guess I'll do North Carolina, since that's our operations. Or down here at the Continental Congress. Huh. I'll go ahead and take it away from this port here at New Bern. So them are the 2 spots. Colonists do not have control of South Carolina no more, I don't think. I have 1, 2. No control there. Oh, control there. So there's 3 for the British and just 2. Oops, sorry. 3 for the British, 1, 2, 3 for the British, and just 2 for the Americans. So no more battle modifier if the colonists wish to attack. Alright. Let's see what the colonists are going to do. We shall return. Here's where we're at. This is the colonist hand. Good old George Washington and Arnold only require a 1 op to operate, so I can operate my generals. Ooh, he's got some good cards here. 1 strategy card is randomly removed from a British player's hand. Huh. Maybe played by American places any 3 spaces. I'm going to play this card first and hope to get an attack going on in my next one. And this is an alliance movement card. I don't need to remove the French alliance. I mean, I will, but right now my first concern is to get back political control of South Carolina. So I'm going to play the Thomas Paine publishes pamphlets Common Sense and the American Crisis. When he does that, it changes people's attitudes, and therefore, to represent that, I get to place 3 political control markers. Cannot contain a British playing piece Event may only be played once per game, so I guess I'll discard this. Huh. Okay. Play that card over there on the discard pile. 3 American colonists. Alrighty here. I guess I will place one back here in South Carolina. Another one over here at Fort Prince. Effectively giving me control, I think. Yeah, I got one there. 2 there, 3. So it's 3 to his 3. Huh, that don't give me control. Oh no, I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to his 3. Okay, I'm good. My next one, political control. I'm going back. I'm going to put it back here where he took it off at New Bern. Okay. That is the colonist turn. We'll see what the British do. I'm going to look at their cards and I'll be back. Reminder time. There's a such thing as a colonial winter offensive. And if I wait an attack on my last card, I get a bonus. So keep that in mind when it comes time to attack. So, like I said, we're going to look at the cards and we'll be right back. British turn. British player's turn. It's just going to be a little game of tit-tat here. He's going to play the Lieutenant Colonel Simcoe's Queen Rangers. And that means they're going to have a political control advantage or an offensive going on here. He removes an American political control marker from any 2 spaces that are within 2 spaces of a British general. Does not contain American units, so he can't place none, just remove. Alright, so discarding time. Well, I guess the first one will be this one. There's our tit for tat. The second one will be over here. Within 2 spaces, 1, 2, so that's that. That effectively gives the British 3, the Americans 2, flipping South Carolina to the British. Take that, colonists. What do you think there, King Georgie? Alright, back to the colonists' turn. We're running low on cards here. What will they do? Well, let's go ahead and see here what they're going to do. I need some more political control markers, or I don't want to snatch any of his cards yet. I can play a 1-up here, Activator General. These are my activations for my winter offensive. Last card. Oh, we got here. Oh, French alliance marker. Oh, what the heck? Oh, let me see. Randomly removed. I'm going to remove a card from the Brits. Yeah, when they run out of cards, that just freezes them, and I get to take all my, play the rest of my cards, so. Old George Rogers Clark leads a Western offensive. 1 strategy card is randomly removed from the British player's hand. Alright, so let's go over here, Mr. Royalist, Mr. Brit. I'll take this one. Not good. Alright. Well, let's get rid of this one. Place a marker or something. So anyway, that's it. Back over to the Brit's hand, and he's only got 1 card to play. That's a 1-ops. Can't activate a general or bring reinforcements in the game, so he'll take a PC action, political control action, which is placing my card over in this card pile. British player has no more left, and he's going to place his political control marker. And he's always got to have him right next to wherever, so that'll work right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus a 2. So that gives him solid control of South Carolina. The colonist. We'll counter that with advance the alliance. Blah, 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 blah. I want to get rid of this one that I just picked up. I'll save this for my winter offensive. So let me look and see how I get rid of this. Like I just get a political control marker. But we shall see. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and discard this one right here. And when I discard a card, it says, let's bring this up here, a little bit up. Okay, right there. When a player discards an event strategy card as his play during the strategy phase, he also takes one of the following. I'm going to take the II or 2, place or flip 1 political control adjacent to a friendly political control, subject to the additional restrictions in Rule 10.11. Alright, so I have political control here. We'll go ahead and flip this one here. Doesn't have a general or anything on it, so there we go. That'll give me 3 and M3, which neutralizes South Carolina. Okay, that was my one play. Let me look at the rules and see what it says about when the other player don't have a card, because that's a British player's turn. He don't have a card. I'm pretty sure the colonists just play their cards until they're done. So gotta go double check. Be right back. That was correct. So the colonial player will just keep on playing his cards. Next card I want to play will be the Okay, let me see if I can pronounce this one. Hortenses et Sea. Hortenses et Sea. Clandestine French and Spanish aid. Clandestine French and Spanish aid. Advance the French. This is the one where I can advance the French alliance marker 2 spaces on a French alliance track. If the French alliance has occurred, either player must discard. So we're not discarding it because the French alliance hasn't occurred. But I will advance the French alliance marker 2 spaces. So we'll go ahead and play this card into the discard pile. This one, 1, 2. Alright, next card to be played will be a 1-ops card. I'll place this card there. Discard pile, and I will grab me a political control marker. I'm going to put the political control marker. I think you can put this in any. The American doesn't have the restrictions of the British, so I'm pretty sure he can go over here to Fort Prince George. Let me look at the rules real quick and make sure I can. It's a legal move. Be right back. Move. So I am placing the political control marker here, effectively giving me in South Carolina 1, 2, 3, 4 versus the British 1, 2, 3. Because he doesn't have political control of his spot, does he? Nope, he sure doesn't. That killed you there, Cornwallis. Alright, that'll effectively give the Americans political control. Alright. Now, as my last turn, I'm going to take my 1-ops card as my very last card and activate Washington. With that activation, he's going to move 1 on the old Cornwallis. Let me just get this all fixed up here. Hold on a second. I like my battlefields, my boards, my maps neat, so get him up here. Get him over here to make it legal. And we'll get on, as they say in the wrestling world, let's get it on. So, let's look at things. I'm going to make sure you can do all that. Make sure I'm legal, and we'll be right back. Let you know what happens. Hey, here we are. It says American Winter Offensive. If the American Army commanded by Washington, which it is the attacker, and it was activated by the last strategy card, which it was, played in the strategy card phase, then the American force receives a +2 die roll modifier. Alrighty then. Time to battle. We'll have to go through the procedures again. This is only my second one, so I don't have it right offhand. But, yeah, it might be a good thing. I know I got political control of the area, and it's a winter offensive. So let's go ahead and work out the mathematics, and we'll return. Washington versus Cornwallis, round 2. To Washington's war. Alright, we got a battle going on here. Over here at the old Utah Springs location. Got it marked with my little homemade battle marker. I've always been a stickler for keeping things a little clean and uncluttered on the battlefield, on the map. So making my little homemade sequence of play marker. Then it got me. I just made this up right now a few minutes ago in my old battle box. Got the attacker, defender, and all their units down here, and then don't put any casualties here, but you can see if they maybe would have added the board out a little bit more, but I guess more material and stuff like that, it's all in cost. Publishing and stuff like that, so I don't mind making my stuff. I've been doing that since my Avalon Hill games, and I find something I need, so back to the game, though. Got a battle here going against, in the battle box, of Washington and Cornwallis. So let me do the math. Look at the tail of the tape. Crunch some numbers, and we'll be back with this battle. See what's going on. It looks like Washington's definitely got a little bit of an advantage. So let's see what they do about all the modifiers. We'll be back.